So the calendar says it is almost 2025, but
Yeah.
you know, POFC, we're jumping already in preparing for 2025.
Yeah.
Now we have our head coach. He's back. So, coach, you're running things. What is up until we start our season? What's the plan?
Yeah, the plan is, as you know, and people will be watching this, and they might have been some of the ones already receiving from me, but I'm already starting to reach out to players, sort of gauge where things are going for individuals and targets of ours. There's also players that haven't played for us in the past that I'm trying to target, that I have interest in bringing in, and really just, again, we're early in those stages, but we can start to gauge that interest. Grateful for the coaches I've had in the past, but again, coming into a new year and continuing to chase these goals and growth that we're going after, I'm going to be building a coaching staff around me that I can rely on and trust and build with. And I think the sponsorships, and there's going to be continued growth there. I think everything's going to start to take place and form itself. What you'll see from me specifically is a coaching staff being built, player contacts and signings being announced over the coming months, and then as we get to probably like late March, early April, the open tryouts, and the continuing to develop and grow this club in that way, right? The tryouts from year 1 to year 2, there was improvement, and I would expect the same this year. So just really starting to dive into, getting ahead and being a club that's ready to hit the ground running.
And when do we expect that we will be playing our first match back at the high school? One year it was the very end of April.
Yeah.
Next time around it was middle of May. Is that what we're shooting for again?
I found that the calendar, the second year, was far more favorable for us. And not just, I say that as if there's like an advantage, but I mean the league as a collective. I think it allowed players to come home from colleges and universities. I think it allowed teams time to gel and actually be on the same page instead of it feeling like pickup soccer and figuring each other out for the first few weeks of games. I feel like we were actually truly able to work and be ready to go and be competitive out of the gate. So my preference is that we follow a similar calendar to last season, and I think we've been in constant communication with Mitch James and the CPL throughout the offseason. So I would expect things to fall that way, but as teams and divisions get identified and announced by the league, then we can start to really solidify that.
All right, Pat, big things ahead for us, lots of fun.
Yeah.
Always exciting to get going in a new year. And I love the pressure we've put on ourselves by performing so well our first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It's just the right way to go, and we thrive on it anyway. So excited to see and follow what happens up to when we kick off.
Yeah, 100%. Here we go.